Y'all have a good one. Oh, we got one. Oh, we got one. Ooh. Hey, guys. Hey. Hey, guys. Caw-caw. Oh, my God. What the heck do I got here? What is this, dude? Do I got an alligator? Or the biggest bass you... Oh, boys. All right, let's get this trolling motor off. Let's start with that. Oh, boys. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh, come on. Come on, big boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Woo! 10 pounds, baby. Get some. And the drone's watching it, too. Ah! Ah! 10 pounds, baby! Get you some of that! Ah! Woo! We are live! Woohoo, boys and girls! It's been a hot minute since we've been around, but that's okay. I miss you guys. What's up, what's up, what's up, you guys? I know it's not 7:15. That's usually the time. I kind of jumped the gun on this adventure because I have been super excited about this adventure. We have had a fantastic couple of weeks, you guys. So little round of applause to all you guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out, man. Appreciate you guys hanging out so much. But listen, we got some fun planned for tonight. We have got a ton of cool stuff. I mean, a ton of cool stuff to go through tonight, and we are going to have all the bells, all the whistles, but before we get anywhere, before we do anything exciting, let's just go on ahead and let's wander over here real quick. Let's take a look at this, boys and girls. We hit 656. I mean, we have taken off like a rocket shippo. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we are doing work over here, boys and girls. We are trying to do work. Look at here, we hit 13K on the last one, and then we came in with 8.5 this morning on the morning ride. What a fantastic day. The Withlacoochee trip's up to 700 plus views, man. I mean, guys, welcome for all of you guys that have never been here before. I hope you're getting a chance to enjoy this live. We got a lot of stuff going on. Let's give a shout out to everybody hanging out real quick. I believe it was Pam in Wonderland was first. Kristen J. Rachel claimed first, so there's that. Robert's in the house. What's up, Mick? Mark Pappas? What's going on? Kenny? Blue Ball back live again. You know it, buddy. You know it. Trying, man. You know what I'm saying? Over here grinding, bro, trying to make things happen. As you guys know, we got the Cabellas. We got to talk about it, man. I've been sitting on these 3 days. You understand what I'm saying? I've been sitting on them. This has been it's been in my soul. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really like ready to do this. Like, I really want to take you guys down the road. But before we do, let's do this. You guys know me, man. I'm like Mr. Redneck Ingenuity. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Never mind. That might be a little bit too old for some of you guys. But somebody was asking me today, they were like, man, how are you doing all this stuff? Like, you're carrying on a conversation with us in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You're doing like a lot of stuff. And I don't understand how you're doing it all from the front of the boat. And I was like, well, you know, we'll talk about it. So we're just going to go through that real quick for the guy who wandered in today in the live stream. I thought that was pretty cool, and he asked like a ton of cool questions. Oh, we got some ice baby. You know it, bro. But yeah, so I've had this stuff sitting around for a really long time, and I just couldn't figure out how to make it all work. And as any of us know, with a little bit of redneck ingenuity, if duct tape, zip ties, a banana, some Vaseline, and you can do anything. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can do anything. So I had this phone case, right? And it's pretty expensive. It's made by Small Rig, okay? And it's designed specifically to fit my phone. Okay, it's metal. It's got a ton of different like screw holes in it all around it. Okay, it's got cold shoe mounts on the top. Those are called cold shoe mounts, guys. Okay, and that's where I can hang my umbrellas. I mean, I can do all kinds of stuff with this, right? So I take it out and I try it the first time, and dude, overheat city like an hour and 15 minutes into the live. Phone's overheating, can't do anything, won't charge. We're all set. I pack, I spend the rest of the day fiddling with this thing, and then I can't get any signal, and I can't figure out why. So anyway, so I had this fan, right? So I got this company that I buy a lot of stuff from. I'm not giving out any product, just so we're clear. This isn't a paid for product, okay? I bought this, but Ulanzi makes this thing. It's a camera cooling fan, okay? And this thing's made for my Sony ZV-1 cameras, so I can go out in the world with them and not have to deal with the thermal overload issue when we're charging the batteries and using the cameras at the same time, right? So I found a way. It fits exactly in the back of my phone case, dude. And I just applied 2 zip ties to it, as you can see. And here's what's cool. There's suction cups on the inside. So when I slide my phone to it, that thing sticks to it. This thing's got a 2-speed fan, okay? 2-speed fan with a thermometer to tell me how hot the surface temperature is of the device. Now I can feel this thing. Look. You guys probably can't hear it. But anyway, so this is how I keep the phone cool. This is how we go 6, 7, 8, 9 hours live streaming now from the phone, and we keep it all cool. But that's not where the cool part comes in, because check this out, man. So this thing's got like this crazy triple head ball adapter. Okay, that's like gas. It's not gas powered, but it's kind of taut. You know what I'm saying? And when I put my phone in there, check this out. So I line up the little things, right? And I make it, yeah, no, I can't do it when you're playing live streamer. Okay, so there it goes. It clicks. It's totally locked into this shock mount. And then this thing is 360 degrees pivotable, and I can go up and down so I can show you guys what I'm doing. So I put this on the back of the boat, right? And I turn it around so the wide angle lens is facing out towards me on the boat. And then check this out, because this is some super redneck. You ready for this? Watch this. So I went and bought one of those flag holders, right? And I was like, what I need is something adjustable that I can attach one of my claws to, and then attach that to a second phone. And then this thing is height adjustable, so I could bring it up to the level where I can read the chats and engage with you guys. And then I hotspot that through my phone while I'm live streaming, and I can review and watch my own stream and be involved in the chat at the same time at the front of the boat, okay? And then Buddy was like, man, but your audio is just, I mean, like we can hear you talking, dude, like you're standing right next to it. And I was like, you know, man, I'll show you that too. So this is a Rode Go 2 wireless setup, And then you have to use a TRRS cable to a dongle that allows your phone to pick up that information and turn it into sound, like to recognize it as a microphone. My other dongle that allows me to charge the phone while this thing's plugged in, my phone won't recognize it anymore. So I got another one coming. And then I run one of these on my shirt. And I wind sock it because I think it sounds better with the wind sock than it does if I use the, where is it? Oh, we don't want to go that way. There we go. So I've got these lav mics, these Rode lav, and these are not cheap, okay? This whole setup's a grip, right? How do you fish with all that stuff in front of you? I do, Kenny. That's the whole thing. I've got multiple screens. I've got my screen down there. I've got the chat screen going. I got the camera in the back. Kenny, now that we don't have microphone issues, because like I said, I used to use the lav, and it was just way too loud when the wind's blowing, so I went this way with the built-in windsock. I think that's a lot better. But now that I don't have to deal with the issues of the phone overheating and stuff, Kenny, like bro, it's a big deal. You understand what I'm saying? It's a really big deal that there's one less thing. I used to roll the GoPros, man. That was an absolute nightmare. Okay, absolute nightmare. The GoPro overheated, just go fishing. Amen. The GoPro overheated oh God, I can't tell you how many times. It was just unbelievable. I enjoy the live fishing, Kenny. I enjoy like going out there and having a lot of people come in and a lot of people hang out. People from all over the world stop by and watch me do a little fishing. And I love listening to everyone's suggestions on how I should be fishing. But like I'm up multiple fish on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. It's okay, Kenny. I get it. You know, I hear it all the time. You know, we like watching. It's relaxing. And Rachel stopped in a couple times today. Today we were looking at multi-million-dollar homes with dynamite. Exactly. We were looking at multi-million-dollar homes. I had permission to fish that lake, and we rolled. That's why I said we're still not naming it. A few of you guys remember the last time we were out there and we caught that giant crappie that just blew my mind. That was the last time I ever went out there. They closed that lake down for a while though, so hold on, I need a drink. They closed that lake down for a while, and they fixed the ramp and stuff now, so I might go back there. They let the drilla grow up, and oh man, we were finding drilla lines today. I figured out a lot about that lake today. But based on the size of the lake and what I saw for food and fish food and bait and stuff like that, man, I'm going to pretty much tell you a 5-pounder is probably going to be the biggest thing we're going to find in that lake. And that's why I said if we catch 20 fish or we catch a 5-pounder, I'll tell you what the name of the lake is. But I won't if we don't, because I didn't use electronics today. A couple of times I peeked down at them. Most of the time I was just checking my water depth because I had to do all my readjustments for my navigation equipment based on water depth, because it was telling me it was 14 feet in certain areas and I was finding out it was only 10. I was also using it to just take a look at some of the drill lines that I was showing these guys today. And then when I started finding the fish pattern, when I started finding out they were hiding on the back side of where the drill lines break, I realized we'd been offshore not early enough. We should have been offshore way earlier, and the bigger fish might have been pushed offshore, and that might have been why a lot of these guys were fishing offshore early morning. But we missed that moment. You guys. All right. Well, without further ado, boys and girls, we are getting ready to go in to Cabella's 2024 Day 1. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. I am so ready, man. I don't even know what to say. Just ones in the chat if you're ready, because I know I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do this. But I got something. Pause. Or you know what we're going to do. Okay, you guys, this is the first year. You guys remember last year, you were allowed to start at your starting position, but you couldn't have a rod in the water until the 6:30 start time. Notice it's like almost 7:30 and we're just getting out there. So I took my son to school you know, because I'm a good dad, dude. And I didn't want to put it on anybody else. Just because I'm going fishing and just because I'm in some tournament does not mean I can shirk my responsibility as super dad. Nope. Boy's got to get to school. So I brought Boy to school, and then Patty was already on the boat and ready to go, man. And it turned into instant pep talk. So you guys ready for this? Let's go.
Just like I did the other day, we're going to work that same ass pattern. I need you to concentrate, buddy, because it's fitting to be game on.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those lures you're using.
Yeah.
I think my trailer's kind of big for it.
Doesn't matter, I'll show you.
Full-on size.
You're fine. Fluke, look at this, they're already peeling off.
Paddle tail.
I guarantee he's going way in. Stop that second.
I heard somebody yakking earlier.
All right, pause. Guys, did you hear all the information that just went out there in a matter of like seconds? I mean, an absolute matter of seconds, you guys. I pretty much gave Patty the entire game plan. I told Patty what lures to go get. I told Patty what sizes to go get. I told Patty what trailers to go get. I gave him a whole list of this is where our spots are over the next 3 days. This is the type of fishing that I've been doing in these spots, and it's been wildly, you know, I've been having some pretty phenomenal days. Just listen to me do exactly what I say. Don't think we're going to stop. We're not. Okay, we're going hard. It's game on, dude. Like, I'm fitting a blast across the lake, and we just heard at like 6:38, woohoo, and it was close. Okay, it was close. Patty heard it. He was already on my boat, and he heard it like it was literally a couple of 100 foot as the crow flies, which means there's a possibility that somebody pulled something big early in the morning, right off the rip, like at the 6:30, maybe third, fourth cast, okay? But I don't care. None of that matters to me. All I know is I need to get out on my pattern and make this happen because we are looking for something big this year. We definitely want to get paid.
Start out a little bit deeper. Let's get these electronics going. Remember what I told you the other day? The fish are going to be in one depth, and it's going to be like that all the way across the lake.
Okay. Fish are going to be at one depth. I don't know what that depth is going to be, but as you noticed, I've got Patty fishing offshore, which he's not into this, okay? He's never done this. He's never thought about doing anything like this. If you ever see someone just randomly pulled up in a place in the middle of the lake and for some reason they're hanging out there, they're doing what I'm doing right now, okay? They're farming. I found a school of fish that I followed for days, okay? Days. I'm talking 4 straight days. I followed this school of fish. I lost him once. I found him again. I lost him. I found him. And I had a feeling that they were going to this other place every time I lost him. But we're not going there because today's the on day. Today I know where they're going to be, and I take Patty to that. Fatal. That sounds like you spun a prop, Chief. That's what that sounds like. I know you guys heard that. I know you guys heard Buddy getting on it. His motor's still going, but what's not? His prop. This dude starts his day trying to get right where I am and doesn't realize that the driller is literally feet higher than the water. He threw his prop right into it, dude. Threw it right into it and instantly caught it up, and instantly this dude is regretting everything that he just did. And I can tell you, I've been there before. It sucks. Just heard it.
In the middle of the lake, too.
Yeah. Control motor from here on out. Patty's hooking up.
I got you. But I tell you, these guys are driving right past.
Everybody at this
No,
point is
no, keep
driving
around,
right
man.
past us. Like they're just
Better
like,
than
what are
proud.
these idiots doing out here? Like they're looking right at us and rolling out. Everybody is leaving me. There's no fish here. They're not. They've given up on this spot.
Directly under the boat. Throw it right off the back.
Now you hear me call out to Patty. So here's how we're doing this, right? Okay, let me tell you how we're doing this. Okay, so what we're doing, okay, I've got the mega side imaging on the front of the boat, and it's showing me left and right. I've got another set of down imaging on the back unit that Patty can see. So as we travel around and I see fish at a distance to the left or right, port or starboard, whichever way you want to call it on the boat, I call out a time, okay, so 1 o'clock or 7 o'clock, which is the back, you know what I mean, 3 o'clock, and I'll give a distance, 50 feet, 30 feet, 25 feet, you know what I'm saying, full cast, that type of thing. Now, what's happening is that's allowing us both to get baits in active fish locations, but when the fish are directly under the boat, under the column, Patty can see them on that rear unit. So I would tell Patty, crossing under the boat, just throw it off the back. You understand what I'm saying? And this is giving us a totally different perspective on what we're doing today. All right? You'll see. Listen closely.
6 marks.
6 mark, that's directly behind us.
Just keep going, bud. Don't stop. Keep pattern. Little left, little left, little left. Back right, back to middle. Far fan. Don't stop. It's all about numbers as far as the fucking how many times you got to cast to catch a fish. You understand? Earlier, you had no confidence in that trailer. What's the score?
Now remember, Patty, when we first got on the boat, he said, I really don't think I got the right trailers. They're not like yours. Maybe I can get one of yours. And I told him, I said, no, you bought the trailers. You're going to fish them. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to be doing something a little bit different than me, because if what I'm doing's not working, bro, maybe just your slight variation will get it for us, you know? But you could see physically it was bothering him that I'm pulling, you know, he knows I can pull fish on my setups. He knows I've been really queuing in on this, and his is a little bit different. He's not comfortable with it. It's a mental game.
You had no confidence in it whatsoever. You were not. You asked me 3 times to change that trailer for you.
Kenny, what color is that? Which one? The one I'm rolling? The one I'm rolling is Bite Delight, which is the gold white. It's basically a golden shiner. It's golden shiner. It's got a gold head leaf. Or a gold head on the paint scheme. It's got a gold flap. I thought I had. Oh no, I gave one to a guy when I was fishing. I gave my used one from this tournament to a guy while I was fishing. But yeah, golden shiner, Z-Man jackhammer chatterbait, 1/2 ounce, and I'm running a 4-inch opening night trailer on this one. So this is what I'm throwing. So I'm pretty much white with some silver and a little tiny bit of green. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty much just a white bait. I'm just looking to keep slinging a white bait. Now he did the same chatterbait, but he did it with a 5-inch paddle tail, as to where I'm using the straight tail, you know, like a fluke style. He's using a 5-inch paddle tail, like a Vibe Max, you know, so it's got like tiny body segments, and then it's got that big kicker at the back. So he was like, I'm not even throwing the same thing. I'm not even throwing the same thing. Well, the cameras were overheating by now. This is the GoPro issue with filming. So we've already had several camera resets, and it's still, we're in sweaters. You understand what I'm saying? But Patty's up like 5 fish in the first maybe hour of the tournament.
You're so concerned with that trailer. Yeah, look at yours. Look at yours. Look at mine. 0. Well done, Patty. Keep it up. You might even hit the color. I might be retying here in just 3 or 4 casts. Going to a
Rando green trailer on there that I got out of a fucking tackle box surprise thing for Christmas. You get those little fishing box rides, bunch of bullshit in there usually. Doesn't give you anything you really need.
Remember, he says that, Okay, remember he says that this trailer he got out of a BS little tackle box thing that he got, and you're never going to get anything. You're never going to catch anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't give you what you need. Okay.
Well done, Patty.
Guess we toss him back?
Yeah.
Again, here goes Patty again. That's like 6.
But is our system working? Am I
Thus
right?
far, I pulled one and I seen one jump out there too.
But that's, didn't I tell you I'm gonna take you right over the hole? Move this so it doesn't get broken. Net's back there by you, mind you, just in case.
Okay.
Guys, what happens every time we talk about the net? Remember? We're a team. We're in this together. Net's back there by you, mind you.
Got it. I got it. Get that net for me.
Alright.
Yeah, big net. I gotta keep it down low. I might have 4.5. I'll make sure it's right at me. Might be smaller, I don't know. Could be in the door. Maybe watch this slide over here. Right here, right here.
Now remember, tournament fishing with as many people, I think we had 1,100 boats on the start of day 1 on 5 different lakes. I will tell you, if you bend a rod up, 30 dudes are fitting to show up right where you just cast. I'm just going to be honest with you. Be prepared. Tournament fishing in big bass series and things like that, dude, they come from all over the country. These people don't care. They don't know where to fish. They don't pre-fish. They look at yo fish, and that's how they make their changes.
Somewhere right there for damn sure. That's probably 3-4 pounds. Nice fish. Nice fish.
Hey, right here. Go in the side bag right there.
That's funny, Mick. Get your
There's that
own
black
net.
thing right there. Pull it out. Yeah, let's get it. Look at these.
But we're
assholes.
team fishing, so we have net responsibilities. There's rules in team fishing on my boat. If it's against each other, then we're there. Although they don't cast in your spot, Rachel. Watch this. Listen to how close that boat motor's getting. That is 2 boat motors.
That might be enough for a
2-7.
There's one in the background. You can see it. It's trying to head me off.
If everybody else is struggling. Hang on.
There it is.
Okay, move on from that. Oh, there's a school of fish over there.
How long does it take us to get across the lake?
All the way across? About 12 minutes.
To the way in.
Look right there. Look right there, Patty. Look, it's happening right in front of you, dude. Like, keep casting in the same spot. Right there.
You can't move your eyes. You understand what I'm saying? This is look at this guy.
Do I gotta tell you, man? Keep it down. Keep it down. Bend it sideways. Don't point it straight at it. Because if it is a big and she turns her head, you're done. There you go. Well done. Down, 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 down. She's coming up. She's coming up. She's coming up. Don't let her come up. Get ready. Fish.
Hey, bigger.
Oh, Patty's working his way up, boys.
Here you go, Patty. Get your picture with your fucking fighting fish.
At this point, we're checking the weigh-ins like by the minute because we need to see exactly
Just to
what
get an
people
idea of what
have
we're doing.
because we can get across the
2 pound
lake quick.
2 even? Alright.
Here, get your picture.
Put it in the well.
No, that's going. 2 won't.
Toss that one?
Yeah, 2
no,
won't make it.
I've seen 1.8s fucking weigh in.
Yeah, all right. Well, it's up to you, man.
Either way, we can toss it.
I'm just saying we don't want to overwhelm our well.
We'll look for a bigger one. I mean,
Yeah, we got a
always
2.5, 3 pounds is probably the minimum.
They're not giving us. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, we're early in the morning. I don't want to try to keep a fish for 8 hours. You
No,
understand
no.
what
I mean, I'm
saying?
thinking we're gonna take this one back here.
Yeah. Ooh.
Whoa.
Did you guys see that? That was close, dude. 5-0 almost to the face, and Patty's cat-like reflexes saved his life.
Okay. I caught it. Trust me.
Whoa.
I caught it. As soon as I went to cast, I was like, "How this is about right to cast." Yeah, no, this one's getting dropped as soon as we see the first wave. Because if they're starting at 4, then I've got 3.5's going.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That 2 might have gone as well if they're starting in first place as a 4 pound.
No. I'm talking the bottom's 4. 10th
Okay,
place
yeah.
4. You got the weigh-ins up on your phone?
All right, so you hear my plan this year, right? I'm noticing a pattern that the bottom is always 4. So I'm looking for something close to 4 pounds to hit that scale. You understand what I'm saying? I'm right there, 386 and up. I know is going to be a possible trip if it's at least, it takes me 12 minutes. Okay, it takes me 12 minutes to get from this spot to the weigh-in at full go. I know, I've timed it. I've done it several times to make sure. I know how long it takes me to get to the weigh. I mean, I'm going to gun it like we're fitting to go, blow the motor style, but she'll get it in 12 minutes. So I know that if we keep checking these scorecards and it turns into half past the hour and the bottom's less than 4, we're in there. It's paychecks. We're doing it this year.
Not yet. I haven't got any messages yet.
Somebody's baked up over there. Got it, Patty. I got no visual. Yeah, they're there though, like I said, right off the back of the boat.
Now, I want you to notice something very closely, okay? You notice there's no one behind me, right? You noticed I just made a cast. I just caught a fish. Watch closely.
Back to back, boys.
Did you see that? Just a second ago, the nose of our boat was pointed in the right-hand direction where these, little point comes out on the lake, right? And in reality, this dude, in the time it took me to unhook that fish, literally came across the lake and pulled in exactly in front of where I was fishing. Dead nuts to the nose of my boat, dude. I didn't even have time to get another cast in before someone was casting in the exact same place that I was casting in.
Listen, I was appreciating you staying there because I'm trying not to crowd you either, man. The last guys this morning, bud, they pulled right up on me like I could hit their deck.
There you go. Oh, he choked it.
Bite just as you didn't want to.
I hear one splashing. You hear it because you're 10 feet from me.
I'm a little frustrated. I had a holder at the start, and we just talk every year it come out. I don't ever take my first fish in and it's always money.
By the way, first hour weigh-in, 8th place. My fish that I put in the well was an 8th place fish in the first hour weigh-in. And we didn't go. Again, another year, the plan is we hit the first fish, we go to the weigh-in. What do? Nothing.
Every year.
And just that quick, they're over there hooting. Just that quick. I couldn't get another cast in fast enough, and they're over there hooting.
257.
It ain't worth it.
He told his buddy, they're from North Carolina, let's just go on ahead and pack it in and go home because we ain't caught a single fish. So what did they do? They looked for the guy bending rods. We're at like 14 right now. No kidding.
Yeah, it's almost 3. So I got 2 at 3 pounds if it gets salty. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you can only weigh in one of them.
Yeah, I know, but I can have 3 holders, and if I find something bigger, I'll pull it out. Get the fuck out of my fishing spot, dude. Ooh, that's that shit. You're just
Here I go venting again.
I just got one over there, but I think I'll come over to you now. I'll talk to you. I don't want to post it. Get away.
got it. Big or small? Yeah. Looks good, but not the weight. Good job, buddy. You want to throw a fucking frog. For
All
what?
the fish, but not the right one.
You catch a lot of fish.
Yeah, I've caught quite a few fish now.
All right. There you go. Got him.
2 grass clears. 2 grass clears. And then it decides it's going to eat it. Ding. Smallest fish of the day right there, boys.
Center of his fucking forehead just got checked up. Sorry, buddy.
All right, here we go. The number of fish caught. Remember, cameras overheating, all the chaos that occurs. You guys know the deal, man. You guys know the deal. So they cast in your spot. Yeah, that's what they do, Rachel. It's exactly what they do. They're not from around here, Rachel, and they really don't care. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of money on the line, and if they can scoot in your spot, if they see you bend a rod, they're going to be close enough to have a conversation with you because they're going to try throwing it in your spot. Okay, so the number of fish caught, here we go. A bunch. I totally lost count. I remember certain points of the day. Frustration kicked in. You know what I'm saying? The camera starts overheating again. I gave up on those. But what was rule 1 this year? Whatever we catch, we're taking it to the weigh-in for the first hour because it's going to be money. But I got some. Number of fish weighed, 0. That's right, boys and girls. 0. We, again, Day one of the Cabela's just blanked out again for weigh-ins. I don't even know where to begin. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we have just, it has been brutal as far as the fishing goes for the weigh-ins. It really has, man. It has been a nightmare every year on the first fish for some reason. And I don't know. I don't know, man. It's fail. It's big time fail, man. And it's not fun because I cannot seem to get myself to move past it. I really can't. It's such a difficult thing for me to just take a 3.5 or a 3 pound fish down there and hope like hell it rides, when every year in the first weigh in, it's the biggest fish, almost the biggest fish of the tournament, gets weighed in the first hour every time. And then the bottom ends up being like 2 pounds, 189. You know what I'm saying? And at least it's some money. Again, spent all of day one, caught 25, 30 fish, and didn't take a single one to the scale, you guys. What a nightmare, man. What an absolute nightmare. You guys, I don't know. What do you guys think, man? What do you guys think I could have possibly done different on day one that would have led to a possibly weighing in fish? Because I just didn't do it. I broke my rule that we talked about from the last 2 years of doing, 3 years of doing, 4 years of doing this. We got 4 years in this series, and every year we turn the same thing on the first fish. I can't take it. I can't drive it. I won't take it to the weigh-in. You know, and pin a note on your shirt to remind yourself to go weigh in. Rachel, you are not kidding. Well, you just heard it. Patty, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to this spot. We're going to throw this. We're going to hit a good sized fish. We're going to get in the weigh-in. We're going to take it. We're going to weigh it. You know, we're going to make we got to do the first fish of the hour. We got to get something in early on the day. And right off the bat, that went right out the window. It literally went right out the window, man. I don't know. Maybe next year's Cabela's, we're going to have a tackle talk, and you guys just spam the chat with "don't forget to weigh in." You understand what I'm saying? Like, don't forget to weigh in. Well, guys, I am glad we got a chance to come back here, man. I appreciate you guys. I really do miss you guys a lot. I miss hanging out. I miss your musk. I miss hanging out. I miss having a good time, man. I'm starting to see a lot of movement. I'm hoping some people start coming around. I'm hoping we get to party. That would be kind of cool. You know, we've got a couple more, and we're going to be at 100 episodes of Tackle Talk. I'm hoping people come through and start watching some of the older content, because, I mean, some of it's bangers, man. I miss some of these days. I really do, man. I mean, I can tell you, some of these videos, I watch them once in a while just to kind of get a kick out of them, you know. But I go into like the giant bass section sometimes, and I'm like, remember when I used to catch fish like that, you know? And I kind of make myself chuckle, because I still catch fish like that. It just doesn't seem to be as often anymore, man. Just doesn't seem to be as often anymore. Maybe it's just where I'm fishing. Maybe I need to go take a trip and do a recording. And I just, in the summer, it's just not happening, man. It's really not happening. Recording videos in the summer, not as much fun as I thought it would be. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it really is not as much fun as I thought it would be. But guys, listen. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Tell you guys that I can't wait to hang out again. Tackle Talks are probably going to come back. We got Cabella's Day 2 coming up. This one gets exciting. I just want you guys to understand that this year's Cabella's, not a spoiler alert, but a spoiler alert, comes down to the last fish cast that you can make. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we are on the last cast. The text is coming out within minutes, and then when you see where we are, when you see everything that occurs, you're going to be like, dude, we've already been here once before. We've already seen this before. We know what happens when this occurs. If you remember last year's Tackle Talk when we did the Cabela's Day 3, dude, you're totally going to remember what happened last year. And I don't want to spoil it. Did I weigh in? No, nothing, Rachel. No weigh in on day 1. I did not take a single thing in. So I know. Remind me. Rachel's putting my spam. She's spamming. Did you weigh in? Did you weigh in? You guys, again, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. Hope to see you guys next time. And before I go, hold on. I got to remember this. Oh, what's that? You noticed? My fishing gloves? No, those are cool. Yeah. Those are the new Heathen Squad socks, for sure, folks. I'll tell you, my fishing day couldn't get any better. I got my gloves, and I got my socks. HeathenSquad.com. Yeah, I miss those days, man. I got to get back out there and hit that banging lake, guys. I appreciate everybody hanging out, man. Hope to see you guys on the next live. And listen, it's been real. It's been fun. We'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.